Hey guys, how you all doing? So it's been a long time. So we've been away for a number of days, up to a week now, with nothing on the channel, and it's because me and Nico have had quite a lot of stuff to sort out. We're going to talk about our motivational part of our channel, and I really want to just say that this is not a preach thing that we're going to do. I'm not really forward with people giving, no, I'm not against, okay, people giving positivity, because our channel is a little bit like that, but I don't want to be like preachy, if you get what I mean. So we're going to talk about my history, because I feel like you guys should know, and that maybe just somewhere out there, even if it's just like one person I help, I will be overjoyed with, you know, the fact that they're getting help with their problems, because I sort of said to them, well, you know, there's somebody else here and they don't feel alone. So yeah, where do I start with it? I've had anorexia and OCD for 16 years of my life. I'm 26, and I started getting symptoms and got properly diagnosed at age 10. Now, life for me, you know, from that time where I knew, and that time when I got diagnosed, and then that time when I got treatment, it's, you know, I am absolutely aware that there are people out there who have a lot of problems mentally. Mental health is a big thing. But for me, because I've suffered with it for so long, I feel like I can give you guys something like, you know, help. Like, I'm struggling through it myself, so I'm not like, you know, oh, like this miraculously recovered, like mental health and, you know, the preach. I'm not doing that. I want to be working together, so I want us to all work together and just share and support. So that's all this is. After I got diagnosed at age 10 with anorexia nervosa, I thought to myself that it wasn't such a big deal, like everything was fine. You know, it wasn't fine, but everything was fine. And it's I think if you're a sufferer out there, you know exactly what I'm on about. So like, you can like, somebody's telling you, oh yeah, but you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you know, and it's like, well, no, because I'm absolutely fine. I'm fine the way I am. I'm happy being me, and even though I'm being really self-destructive, and you know, I, you know, kind of know this secretly underneath, you know, I can't help it. And that's not, you know, that's the horrible thing about it. It's a destructive, yeah, makes you self-harm yourself and slowly destroy your body, which, you know, inevitably, you know, you let it take hold of you completely, and it can kill you. That's how serious it is. So at 10 I was diagnosed, as you know, and I was also diagnosed with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. And I at that time in my life, I had bullying going on. I know what you guys are thinking, well, typical bullying, you know, and all that sort of thing, but actually it wasn't just bullying. It was low self-confidence, right, regardless of bullying, low self-confidence, and anxiety issues, like really big ones, really big anxiety issues that got massively out of control. You know, I think at that age, I think anyone's got anxiety and they've got issues. They're going into sort of teenage years, it's at 10, 11, 12 and 13, 14 and so on. And also I was going into junior school, so I had lots of anxieties over that. So, you know, I'm going to keep this like quite sort of sparse for you, because I don't want to go into all of my story unless you guys want me to, which I'm more than happy to do. If you give me a comment at the bottom of this video, I'm more than happy to make a full video about how it was for me. I've got diaries from when I was in hospital. I've got, you know, I've got too much experience on being ill, and that's not a good thing to admit on camera or even in public or talking to relatives or friends, but I am quite happy to talk about my past. So yeah, my teen years weren't that great. Up and down, weight was up and down, up and down. Sort of 13, 14, I had to quit secondary school. You know, after being in junior school at age 10, I was gonna go into secondary school, and I wasn't really prepared for that. Mentally speaking, I wasn't really prepared. Physically, I was absolutely overly prepared. But yeah, but it didn't last too long. I had lack of concentration. I was sleeping all the time. I wanted to stay home. I didn't have many friends in secondary school, only like a handful of friends, so like a very small network of people that I used to hang around with. Yeah, I stopped going to school, I'd say about 13. I was 13, so in the middle of the year I had to stop going, and you know, that was the point where I was like, is this going to stop my education, or you know, have I wrecked my life, you know, isn't, you know, all these things. And you know, also, you know, let's not forget, we had like the anorexia that you know, and that is like a control. So it's a lack of control, basically. You know, you're grasping so hard on something. You're grasping so hard on something so kind of, you know, really absorbing disorder. You know, if you let it you know, control you, then it will you know, it will control you. And by the time I was in reintegration, because of course when I left secondary school I was put into reintegration, and all the way through that, passing my GCSEs, which I never thought I'd actually do, you can understand that there is life in the disorder. Even though you're so full of like, I must do this, I must walk, I must go on a bike ride, I've got to do this, I've got to burn calories off, I've got to burn the fat off, you know, I want to, you know, for me personally, it wasn't about really the weight loss, it was definitely more about control. So I was like, I'm so in control right now. You know, I never felt so more in control ever in my life before. So yeah, it's a difficult one. So when I completed my GCSEs, and then I went into college, I ended up doing 3.5 years of college. I was going to do 4, but I went into hospital, and I, at the lowest in my entire time of, you know, having an eating disorder and issues, I was 32 kilograms. That's, I don't know what that's in stone. 4.5 stone? No. Yeah. All I know is it was 32 kilograms. I do kilograms, don't ask. So, yeah. And at that time, I was completely enthralled. Like, completely out, you know, like my mind was completely in the eating disorder. Like, there was nothing else. You know, anorexia was completely my life. And that nearly made me die. So I believe that day when I went into hospital was the day that something inside my mind, I don't know if you guys believe in fate or not, or if you know, you think there's like someone up there that gives you a second chance or something like that. I totally believe that is true, because I think if the things that didn't happen that day, to the follow-up of me being in hospital that night, I would have been dead. Definitely. We're talking a very short period, you know, weeks, or days or weeks. We're talking that short. So basically, when I went into hospital, I had my dignity was completely taken away, and all I had left was that person that I left before anorexia. And to me, that person had gone, way gone, because I was completely absorbed into anorexia and wanting to self-destruct. That, you know, that to me was like, well, I haven't got anything, you know, I haven't got personality. My personality was at the 2 doors that I came into this place to get better, and I don't want to get better. I want to stay as I am. You know, these people they're forcing me to do something that I don't really want to do. And, you know, there's some a bit nuts about that. Like, you imagine somebody took everything away from you, including your parents, put you in a secure place, and kind of said, right, now you've got to do what we tell you to do. Now, not everyone's going to be cool with that. You know, I'd say, and quite a lot of people aren't going to be cool with that. So, you know, for me to be in there was like, oh, God. Like, you know, I was losing my mind. So, you know, after that time, and when I came out of hospital a year later, and by the way, I have got diaries which I wrote every single day. So if you guys want to see that, you can just comment down below and just put in we want to see your bloody diary. Even though half of it was pretty much me ranting about, I'm fucking lonely in here, I'm really lonely. I was quite lonely, but it was a constructive time in my life. That was one time in my life where I was like, right, now it's time to become the person you want to be, not what anorexia wanted me to be. Because anorexia really, you know, ideally wants you dead. You know, you get to the point where, well, I can't get any thinner because, well, bloody hell, I'm wasting away, you know, and that is how it gets you. So if you really do want to see a full video of everything, and I don't mind whatever, comment below. Give this video a thumbs up as well, because that would be so much appreciated. Our channel isn't doing that well, and I don't understand why, but anyway, I'm not doing the videos because, you know, I want loads of people watching. I want to help just one person out there be happier or feel supported, yeah? So I'm hoping that somebody's gonna comment down below and say, Emily, you know, you really helped me with your words. I'd love to see more videos. And that would be just amazing.